Good evening. We're back tonight on the Lore Masters channel to do our final episode of Arlo, the Alligator Boy in Tokyo Ghoul. We hope you'll like it. It's a tearjerker. I've cried 2 times when I've read it, so I hope I can keep it together tonight and do it justice and not cry. But I hope you like it, that you'll share it with your friends and subscribe and give the Lore Master a thumbs up. He loves doing stories. So here we go. It's late at night and the air is cold and damp. Edmee is sitting at the kitchen table, the dim glow of a small lamp casting soft shadows across the room. The house is quiet, and the only sounds are the distant hum of traffic outside and the faint creaking of the old wooden floorboards. She's sipping tea, her eyes distant, as if she's been waiting for something or someone. Suddenly, the air in the room shifts. She feels it, the presence of someone watching. Her eyes narrow slightly, her fingers tightening around the mug. She speaks, not looking up. "You can come out now. I know you're here." There's a pause, a brief moment of hesitation. Then, slowly, Arlo's form emerges from the shadows near the far wall. His camouflage melts away, his figure becoming clear under the faint glow of the light. His eyes are low, his posture heavy with guilt and sadness. He doesn't say anything at first, just stands there, looking at her like he's memorizing every detail of her face. Then Arlo speaks, his voice quiet and shaky. "Yeah, I'm hunting right now, but not you. Never you." Edmee sets her tea down and looks at him, her eyes soft but serious. She stands slowly, walking toward him. Before she can say anything, Arlo steps forward and pulls her into a hug. It's sudden, desperate, like he's clinging to a piece of his old life that he knows he'll never have again. His arms wrap tightly around her, his head resting on her shoulder. His breath is shaky and his eyes squeeze shut, tears threatening to fall. He speaks. This is probably the last time we'll ever meet." His words hang in the air like a final note of a song. Edmee's eyes widen slightly, but she doesn't pull away. Instead, she presses her hand against his back, holding him just as tightly. Edmee whispers, trying to be strong for him. "Arlo, don't say that. You're still you." Arlo pulls back just enough to look at her, his eyes glassy with tears. "No, I'm not. I'm not the same. I'm not human anymore, and you know what that means. They'll come for me. Hunters, cops, it doesn't matter. They'll kill me. No warnings, no second chances. I'm 15, Edmee, but they won't care. To them, I'm just another monster." His voice cracks on the word monster. He grips his shirt over his chest like he's trying to stop his heart from breaking apart. He speaks again, gritting his teeth. "But I'm not alone anymore. I've got people now, a family. They're like me, and they know how to survive. They'll protect me. I won't have to do this alone." Edmee stares at him, her lips pressed into a thin line. Her eyes shimmer with emotion she's trying to hold back. Slowly, she raises her hands to his face, cupping his cheeks like she used to when he was younger. Her thumbs brush away the tears streaking down his face. She speaks softly but steadily. "You're right, Arlo. You're not alone. You have them now, but you know what that means." Arlo's eyes meet hers, confusion and pain mixing together. She nods, her grip on his face firm but gentle. Edmee speaks, growing more firm, fighting back her tears. "That's why you have to let go." Those words hit him harder than any punch he's ever taken. He shakes his head quickly, his breathing sharp and uneven, like he's trying to wake himself from a nightmare. He speaks frantically, pleading, "No, no, I can still visit. I can still see you. I can sneak back. Edmee interrupts, raising her voice just enough to cut through his panic. No, Arlo, you can't. You know that. You know what happens if you do. If they track you here, if they follow you back, they'll come for me too. You think they'll care that I'm not you, like you? They'll call me a sympathizer. They'll lock me up, or worse. I know how it works. You know too. Her words hit like a hammer, and Arlo lowers his head, his fists clenching at his sides. His teeth grit as a low, frustrated growl escapes his throat. He knows she's right. He knows it, but that doesn't make it any easier. Arlo speaks with his voice hollow and defeated. I hate this. Edmee says, I do too. There's silence for a moment, just the faint hum of traffic outside and the sound of their breathing. Edmee doesn't let him go, not yet. She knows this is the last time she'll ever get to hold him like this. She memorizes every detail, his warmth, the weight of his arms around her, the way he still feels like the boy she's known all these years. She presses her forehead to his and closes her eyes. She whispers softly, barely above a breath. I'm proud of you, Arlo. No matter what you are, I'm proud of you. Her words break something in him. The tears fall freely now, and he presses his face into her shoulder like he's a little kid again. He sobs quietly, holding her so tight, it's like he's trying to fuse himself to her. She lets him cry, stroking the back of his head gently, not saying a word. She knows this is his goodbye, and she won't rob him of it. After what feels like an eternity, Arlo pulls away. He wipes his face quickly, sniffling, and looks at her one last time. The glow of the kitchen light reflects in his eyes, and for a moment he looks like that same kid who used to beg her for one more bedtime story. But now he's different, harder, stronger, and it breaks her heart to see it. Arlo, his voice more steady now, but hollow. I love you, Edmee. I always will. She swallows hard, blinking back tears. Her hands drop to her sides, her fingers twitching like she wants to pull him back, but she knows she can't. She smiles through her tears. I know. I love you too. Now go, before I change my mind. Arlo hesitates for a moment longer, his heart screaming at him to stay, but his mind knows better. He turns away, walking toward the door slowly. Every step feels like a weight dragging behind him. When he reaches the door, he stops and glances back one last time. She's still standing there, arms folded, trying to be strong. Their eyes meet for just a moment. No words, just understanding. He steps out into the night, pulling up his hood as the cold air bites at his skin. The door closes behind him with a soft click, and it feels like the sound of a chapter ending. He doesn't look back. He walks down the street, his hands in his pockets, his heart heavier than it's ever been. But even as he walks into the darkness, even as the streetlights flicker above him, there's a flicker of hope in his chest. He has a family now, a different family. It's not the one he grew up with, but it's his. He wipes his face one last time, takes a deep breath, and pulls his hood lower over his face. He says quietly to himself like a promise, "Don't worry about me, Edmee. I'll be all right." His form slowly fades into the night as his camouflage takes hold. For a brief moment, it's as if he was never there. The only sign of his presence is the sound of footsteps, which grow softer and softer until there's nothing left but silence. Well, hope you liked it. That's the end of the Arlo story series. And that last one certainly was a tearjerker. We'll probably have something new for you shortly, maybe in the next week. And we hope you'll stay tuned and watch us again for more content. Thank you. Good night.